Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. So, if you're new, you guys know the do. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notification bell and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and help your girl out. Now, guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about Jaguar Wright basically saying that based on everything that is going on with Ye, they're planning to take down Ye. And what she is alleging is that they're planning to do so by way of conservatorship through Loutaylor. No, these weren't her exact words. I'm just paraphrasing what she has said. Now, I definitely get what she's saying, and I know that for a lot of people, it can come off as impossible because normally when this topic comes up having to do with Ye, a lot of people may say, but he has his wife, Biancacensori, she has power of attorney and all of that. Also, I've seen people saying that Bianca is of mafioso ties, and because of that, people are not gonna mess with Ye. Now, you guys have to realize that, and I don't know if you guys are not, looking into things and accepting things for what they are. Ye is married to Biancacensori, yes, and Biancacensori is of mafia ties, yes, but no mafia family, boss, none of them are gonna get themselves into any mess or any drama as it relates to Ye, because let's keep it real, because while we may not, like to see what Ye is going through, because it has to do with his mental health. Do you think that any mafia family is going to come, Mission Impossible and save Ye from Hollywood? Absolutely not. These people are not stupid. And one thing about the mafia family is either you learn to swim or you drown. And as such, if Ye cannot get his ish together after the intervention of Biancacensori, no one is going to jeopardize anything to save him, maybe only Kim, because she has those 4 kids for him, and she knows that whatever happens to Ye will affect the kids, and whatever affects the kids affects her. So, I do believe that it's time that people wake up and accept things for what they are. Look at things for what it is at this point in time. Even though it may seem impossible, even though it may seem far-fetched, they can easily persuade Biancacensori to get Ye into a conservatorship, especially if Bianca is having a really warm time beyond hard dealing with Ye, because already Ye is telling us on social media that bitch run off with his Maybach and bitch want babies and security, and he also said that she tried to get him institutionalized. So you can tell that if we're seeing this on social media as it relates to his actions towards Biancacensori, you guys know that Bianca is having a really challenging time, and hence why she basically disappeared for that moment. Some people are of the belief that she did not go anywhere, but I'm not of that impression. I do believe that she had to take a break, because from the outside looking in, I cannot see how she would be in the same space as Ye, with Ye being so toxic. Just imagine Ye being so toxic on social media, even how he speaks about her oftentimes since of recently. I'm not talking, prior to his manic episode. I'm talking about since recently. Even the manner in which he talks about her, it is so unpleasant, because, we have jargons that we use, and we have lingos, and we have slangs. But I believe that when it comes to your marriage is sacred, and I believe that there should be that line that you don't cross. And he has crossed that line when it comes to her, but she's still there. But I'm just saying, if we can see this high level of toxicity from social media. Just imagine what Bianca has been experiencing. And it's why I say she deserves every penny that she gets. Now, someone said that they're surprised to hear me talking about Bianca getting money and it's marriage and it's for better or for worse. No, honey, this is 2025. Everything is reciprocity. I'm giving you something. I'm expecting something back in return. Ain't no way a woman should be sitting down with a grown ass man who refuses to get help, even by, the world getting involved and encouraging him to get help with his wife by his side, and he's still refusing to do that. And we can see her making her little move to get him help. And you're telling me that that woman should be sitting beside him through thick and thin? Heck no. Absolutely not. She deserves to be compensated. She deserves reciprocity, because after you deal with something like that, remember, this is not the first hardship that she has gone through with this man. And while some things are avoidable, there will be things that are unavoidable. Initially, what happened to him, it's somewhat unavoidable because, him getting canceled, them freezing his account, he really had no control over that. She decided that she was going to stay with him at that point through the thick and thin when he was at his lowest, because she believed in him. So why should this woman be standing by this man's side, a man who is not choosing his battles wisely, and she should just be in it for what? The fun of it? Absolutely not. She deserves proper compensation. She deserves multi-millions, okay? And I'm going to say that unapologetically, because oftentimes when women stay in these marriages and when the man gets better, the man wants to go on to a younger, hotter thing, because how dare you clean my poop? How dare you stay with me through my mess, Like, who are you? Why are you so weak? Not many people know how to see kindness as love. Not many people understand that when someone stays with you through the horrible times, it is because they love you and they care for you. Some people read that as weakness. And what we've seen over the years is the women getting the mess. They get the mess to clean, but when it's time to reap those beautiful rewards, those women are oftentimes left out in the cold. So as such, I believe that Bianca should ensure that she's getting her money every step of the way. Not everything is about money, but think about it from a realistic perspective. It was okay for you to have two Maybachs, but she could not take one to escape him because it was bitch run off with my Maybach. He did not say our. He said my. So she needs to be very, very careful, and she needs to ensure that she's negotiating her take so that at the end of this, she doesn't feel, heavily used and heavily manipulated. And if she does, at least she can look at the pretty penny and say, I'm going to take a couple years off. I'm going to live a life. I'm going to sip some umbrella drink and have a good time. She is deserving of that. Bitch, run off with my Maybach after he bought two Maybach and he was willing to give the two Maybach to his friend Jason, but when his wife took one, it was a problem. Are you guys realizing this? But anywho, I understand that not many people is looking at the things that he's putting out there, and I'm talking about the facts, the things that are very concerning, that is indicated that if Bianca doesn't negotiate for herself consistently and properly, she may end up being left out in the cold. But as it relates to them wanting you to get into a conservatorship, I can literally see it happening. Would I like to see you in a conservatorship? Absolutely not, because again, I haven't seen not one successful conservatorship that has been beneficial to the individual. All of them have been highly manipulative, abusive. It's just been horrible for everyone who we've seen on a public scope in these conservatorships. And as such, we know that they're not good. So I do hope that Ye realizes that no matter how much power he gives to Bianca, the judge, the court, the bank, they can all sweep in and take that away from him at any point in time. He needs to be very careful, and he needs to ensure that he nips this in the butt by getting the help that he needs. I'm not telling him what method, what rhyme or reason to use, but get some damn help. Fix yourself and stop allowing yourself to be open target as though it's open season. But that's all I have to say about that for this video. Let me know what's your take, guys. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you all in the comment section. Peace.